Alright, hello, hello, hello. October is over, so now after 1 month, I am back to Fire Emblem. And in this case, I am gonna try out the Xenologue. Finally. So, I mean, I still don't really know what it's about or anything, so it's gonna be a completely fresh, have no clue really what it's about other than it's a separate story and apparently none of the characters are the same or something like that, and you get new characters from this. Also, apparently it's hard, so I decided to... I'll just show it here. I put the difficulty level on normal. But as you can see, actually, maybe I should mention this. This is my hard save file, because I started a new game after. So this is like the normal classic Iron Man that I did. Those save files and stuff. And then for fun, I started off a new hard save file where I am not Iron Manning it, so I get to keep all of my people alive. Anyways, so I'm using this save file to do the Xenologue. Alright, I'm gonna just start. So how's it gonna work? How's it gonna go?
Faced one way, 1,000 years separation. The other way, 100 years regret.
Okay, some narration.
Pray, dream of my sorrow. Pray, dispel the darkness from this world. The only light here is in memory, and the hope you instilled flickers. Alas, I know
Save.
the truth.
This room, isn't this the room where all the
In this world, there is no
rings
salvation.
should be, but everything is rubble?
In this world, there is no you.
Okay, so this is a world without a Lear? Or
where am I? This isn't the Somniel.
I mean, I see a Lear right here. A Lear.
Who are you?
I am...
Oh.
No, it is no matter. My name lost its meaning long ago.
It's both Lears.
But I have this strange feeling. As if the two of us have met somewhere.
We have never met before. Not in any way you would understand.
It's, in fact, full blue-haired Lear. It's like a Lear from my complete clear save file.
I'm speaking to you from across a mirror. You are my reflection, and my land's last hope. Please, I need your assistance. Will you save those who are important to me?
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Really? You accept my plea without hearing what it entails?
I suppose I feel like helping you might ease some of my own anxieties. Almost as if this is a chance to get back something that I lost a long time ago.
A long time ago, huh? Does that have something to do with the 1,000 years and the 100 years thing? That was mentioned in the narration in the beginning?
In short, yes. I'm here for you.
I'm glad to hear you say so.
But then... this Lear has blue hair, so... wouldn't that be from someone's endgame file? Or at least this Lear would have gone through all of the story.
I was afraid you would refuse, since I'm unable to explain all the details. Suffice to say that the land I speak of is threatened by a foe with a wicked heart. The only hope for my people is for you to collect the 7 bracelets.
Bracelets?
In my world, emblems dwell inside bracelets. You will need them in order to succeed. Now, I will transport you there. Those you encounter after arriving will guide you.
Will you and I meet again?
Bracelets, huh? Like the paralog bracelets?
We will not, nor
The
have
divine
we ever
paralog ones?
met. Not even in this very moment.
You speak so cryptically. Still, I get the feeling I will see you again.
Be off now. I thank you, and wish you good fortune in the battles ahead.
Okay, so
Goodbye, my fellow divine dragon. My twin from another world.
we really aren't gonna be able to see his face, are we?
On your journey, I hope you feel joy, suffering, sorrow, and love. Because I will feel nothing anymore. I will never awaken again.
Well, that's depressing. Never awaken again?
So bright.
Sister, it worked! Our prayers are answered!
After all these long years,
Hmm?
at last our savior has come.
Is this like, I got summoned from another world? One of those light novel titles.
Is that?
Where am I?
You are in Lethos Castle.
Oh, new
We have long
characters.
awaited your arrival.
Lethos Castle. Is this a different time?
Thank you for answering our prayers. I am Nell, one of the dragons who resides here.
And I am Nil, her twin
Nell
brother.
and Nil. Nil sounds like Nils and Ninian. Twins. Dragons. But okay.
It's nice to meet you now. And you, Nil.
Nell and Nil, the twin dragons.
I'm the divine dragon.
So you are the divine dragon.
Fate has made a cruel and mysterious choice.
So in this world that Alir has been summoned to, there is another Alir, and that other Alir had full blue hair, but will never awaken again. But then, do these Nil and Nell?
It is such a joy to see you
reborn, huh? Okay.
Reborn? What does that?
The divine dragon is deceased. You fell in the last war. Our world has been consumed by darkness in the time since. We have long prayed for a savior to aid us, and your appearance seems to be our answer. It is unfortunate. I would have preferred never to see you again.
Nell?
But we are in desperate need of aid, and we do not have the luxury of choice.
So I got summoned into another world, and now I have to fight a war for them.
I will speak no more of it. Please follow me.
I'm so sorry, Divine One. She is rather more upset by this than I would have expected. She and the Divine Dragon have a somewhat complicated history.
I mean, if you knew the person and then you see them
This is the
alive
bracelet vault.
again,
Here, our emblem bracelets are kept secure.
I could see that being unsettling. After all,
see.
it's a different person.
Upon that pedestal lies the bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt. It is the sole bracelet in our possession. The emblems within it are safely in slumber.
There are 7 bracelets in total. We lost the other 6 in the war with Sombron.
So, he exists in your world as well.
I will explain from the beginning. The first dragons were born millennia ago, and from them came the divine and fell dragons. For a time, there was peace, until the fell dragons turned to conquest and destruction.
For a time.
With the world under threat,
I wonder how long
the
that
divine
time was.
dragons and the people prayed for salvation. And that salvation came in the form of beings from other worlds known as emblems. The emblems were manifestations of those ardent prayers for peace.
And so having prayed and brought it back Alir, is that a different mechanism then? It's not like this Alir that they've summoned as an emblem at this point in time.
My sister and I were performing that ancient rite when you arrived. We thought a new emblem would appear to save us.
And you got me.
Yes, it was quite the shock. I'm still a bit beside myself.
The emblems brought an end to the fighting, but only temporarily. 1,000 years ago, Sombron sought to exploit
I
the
mean,
emblems for his own ambitions.
going for getting emblems, which gives more firepower or attack power, let's say, in order to stop conflict is kind of like an arms race, isn't it? So one side gets a lot of power, it makes the other side not want to fight them, but given time, it'll just escalate and escalate and escalate, and then, that just makes things worse.
We experienced that war firsthand. It was awful. The entire continent became a battlefield. The dragons and the royal families fought over the emblems until all sides were exhausted.
But as we stood upon the brink of annihilation, the Divine Dragons won a key victory. Lumera, the Divine Dragon Monarch, imprisoned Fell Dragon Sombron, at the cost of her life.
So Lumera's also gone.
My mother died 1,000 years ago?
Her sacrifice bestowed peace upon the people even as they mourned her passing. But it was her successor who healed the wounded land and returned it to prosperity.
Her successor? You mean the next Divine Dragon Monarch?
So that would be Alir then? So instead of Alir falling asleep for 1,000 years, it's Lumera who died 1,000 years ago, and then Alir would have probably just grown as a dragon, become a full divine dragon and ruled for 1,000 years, I guess, until finally he too fell.
Yes. You.
The Divine Dragon Monarch after Lumera was her own begotten child.
So I took the throne after she died. This is so different from the history of my world.
You are a wonderful ruler. Under your reign, it seems like the world would be at peace for the rest of time. But it was not to be. Sombron eventually returned, and another war began.
Sombron coming back just like a cockroach.
Whosoever gathers all 7 of the awakened emblems will be granted immense power. Sombron intended to use that power to exact revenge and restore the Fell Dragon's honor. To achieve that end, he was willing to set the whole world ablaze.
And I take it I lost this war.
No, not exactly. You and Sombron each slew the other.
And so now the world is in disarray because both sides lost their rulers?
On the night of the decisive clash, you and he perished at the same moment.
So the Fell Dragon is already gone? Then who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
An unknown malefactor is attempting to fulfill the late Sombron's ambitions.
Oh, a
They
new
come and
enemy.
go without a trace. We know nothing of their whereabouts or appearance.
Don't tell me it's another Sombron.
All we know for sure is that, like Sombron, this individual wants to collect the 7 bracelets. In fact, we believe they already have 2.
So now only 4 are unaccounted for. Actually, where are these bracelets?
1 in Lethos Castle, 2 in enemy
Yeah,
hands.
yeah.
Where are the other 4?
Each of the 4 nations of Elios possesses one.
Alright, then we practically have them, right? We just need to
They
go
once
and
fought
collect.
under a single banner, but that changed drastically after your death.
Or not?
Now, with nothing to unite them, the little ones, the humans, bicker among themselves. Thus far, they have kept one another in check, but war could break out at any moment.
I don't know if the Divine Dragon's army was ever truly united. I saw them argue, in this very castle, about which nation was to blame for your death.
I mean, tensions are probably high after, you know, the Divine Dragon's death.
Which is absurd, of course. It was no one's fault.
Now that our savior has arrived, it is imperative we reclaim the bracelets.
I wonder if they'll take to this new divine dragon well or not.
The conflict we have avoided for years will soon be inevitable.
Like, will it just be, oh, there's a new divine dragon? Alright, let's pass our bracelets over. Or is it actually gonna be conflict? Human
you may
conflict.
need to cross blades with people who resemble your own friends and allies.
I understand. I'll brace myself for that possibility. So, you're both divine dragons like me?
What gave you that impression?
There are other dragons other than divine dragons and fel dragons?
You said you were dragons and you live in Lethos Castle,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I just assumed.
Are they fel dragons?
Your assumption is incorrect.
What she means, Divine One, is that we...
And enemies have arrived!
Assassin!
Assassins! It's a mysterious
No!
hooded figure. Wait, what's that? A dragonstone?
She's a bell dragon!
My brother and I both.
Oh, nice
In this
CG.
world, fell dragons are born as twins.
That is a very pretty CG. Like, look at all that detail. In this world, fel dragons are born as twins. Oh, so... Oh, okay, so... That means the male Alir here, which was the divine dragon, would have had a twin also. Oh, hey Ceero. As you can see, I'm finally trying out the fel Xenologue. Anyways, that means the male Alir in this world would have had a twin, which is probably the female Alir, which is why he said twin in the like opening dialogue.
We severed ties with our father during the last war. We now fight
It's
against
hard, but loads
our
of fun.
misguided kin.
We shall see. I'm gonna play it normally, as in, I won't do my whole Iron Man thing with this.
I cannot transform, but that does not stop me from fighting at
Unless if
Mel's
it doesn't
side.
have the rewinding in this. I don't know how the gameplay will work.
Fell dragon twins.
I suppose I simply assumed that you would already know what we were. It seems I was mistaken. If you will not aid us, you may leave. We will defend this world ourselves.
No. I'll fight with you. I don't care about your heritage. If you truly want to protect this world, I'll be your ally.
Alright.
Oh, that's a relief. Now, let us march into battle together, just like the good old days.
Show us your mettle, Divine One. We shall see if you are truly the answer to our prayers.
The fel Xenologue is dependent on how far you are. The main... In the main game. Okay, okay. Connecting. Ah, that's my... Okay. Let me just fix this chat. Okay, there. In fel Xenologue battles, your allies will have predetermined classes and levels. Their inventories are also predetermined, but you can swap items between units normally. Allies who fall in battle will return afterward, regardless of your difficulty settings. Oh, okay, then I guess that's how that will work. The fel Xenologue features unique allies who will join you in each battle as guests. Nell is a powerful dragon unit. Nell is a capable support unit in conjunction with the emblems, but is not well suited to the front lines. Okay. Losing either Nell or Nil will count as a defeat, so be careful in using them. Always map check, and you will want to use specific characters that correlate to the bosses you're facing. Alright, I will take a look. Okay. Alright, these are new enemies. I guess they're all the same. The corrupted wolves, at least. Oh, there's an archer over here. Use Fugato and his retainers against the boss here and you'll see what I mean. So I started a new save file and that's what I'm using right now, so I have these units at the moment. I'm at like chapter 10 in my new save file. I see, so this is how it works. Okay, so let me just take a look at Nil and Nell. Then this is going to be very confusing. Alright, I think I'll play this map today, and then during the week I will advance a bit in the main game before next week. And we'll see if that helps a bit. Wait, cancel. So I need 2 more units. Do I have anyone that can heal? Actually, I should have someone that can heal. Well, of course I would have someone that can heal. So let's trade. Oh wait, items. Inventory. If you're at a point in the game where you have every character, then the DLC gets wildly interesting. Oh, okay. Well, I'm at the beginning. Let's trade that to... Wait, can I not trade to Nell and Nil? I'm not blind, right? They aren't in my tradable group. Although I guess neither of them can heal anyway, but okay. Unit selection. Ram for the healing, I guess. And then one more person. Who do I want to bring? The DLC adds a total of 5 extra playable characters that make for great dialogue on any of the maps after Allure becomes an emblem. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna look over this again. I feel like selection, let's bring someone. You know what? I feel like it's been a while since I used Alfred just because he's been dead in my playthroughs. So I'll do that, and then let me see. What did they give here? Sigurd, Nil with Marth, Nell with Celica? Okay, okay. Graham and Micaiah, that could work. You'll want a staff user at all times with specific staff because DLC enemies constantly inflict you with curse. Oh. Okay, well I do have Graham. I kind of just want to try it out. I am on normal difficulty right now, so I don't think it should be too crazy. I think Nell or Nil start with the staff that cures status. Oh yeah. Nil is there. But Fram also has it. Here. The restore. So I'll just start and see how it goes.
The enemy has most likely come for the bracelet of the Shepherd Exalt. We must stop them here, before they can reach its location.
Ooh.
Alright. So defeat that question mark.
I'm happy to help.
I can defeat this guy, I'm pretty sure.
I've got this.
Well, once you actually play through the DLC, you'll see what it's all about, and then you can do a complete playthrough to get the full story, so it's all good.
I will
Yep.
fight for you.
It's kind of... These guys can't be reached. Okay. Do a bit of distance attacking. Playing it safe, I guess, for the first turn.
Speak, Divine One.
Alright.
Poor thing.
So... Nil will be in range of one wolf? I can maybe leave Nell in the range of the other- wait, the other one's blocked by mostly pillars. So that can be the next turn after that, maybe? And then... let's have Alir over here. Not sure whether that's any better or not, but let's do that. I feel like this map is pretty short, so I kind of feel like using Celica's Warp Ragnarok. But I'll hold off on a turn, I guess. Or should I? Should I? Let me see how much damage it does. If I were to use it. 10, huh? I'll use it next turn.
Your steward's ready.
I like how it says Nil is not suited for front lines, and here I give Nil the Ike ring and send him solo on the front lines and watch him consume the enemies. Oh yeah, they did say
Cute,
that, didn't
right?
they?
But watch out. Those fangs will really leave a mark.
Wait a moment. That's Fugato, isn't it?
How about this? I'm glad that's over.
Like that voice, that chin.
You can lift the Fang's curse with my restore staff. Give it to someone who can use it.
The bite of a corrupted wolf inflicts a status called Cursed Fang. Reduce the max HP of a perfected unit by 5? Huh. Okay. Well, see why to use Fugato and his guys. Yeah, that would be interesting. Alright, so... Wait a moment. That puts Fram in range of this one. I'll attack. You get unique dialogue for it? Well,
This is what I
you
trained
can always
for.
replay the fell Xenologues, right? Staff. Restore. Oh hey, it's actually... Clearly I don't ever use the restore staff because I didn't know that it could do range.
That helps.
Alright, clearly no one can reach. I'm just gonna do this then.
A dream made manifest. Yeah, it's over.
Because I don't want to spend 2 turns walking into the corner. And you know, while I'm at it, let's also use this. Huh. Okay. Ironically, it says Nell works best as offense and Nil as support, but when they are max level, Nil is actually quite hard-hitting tank, while Nell's magic and support skills are rather high. I see. I mean, I don't really see, to be honest, but I see. Runs away. I don't mind waiting here.
Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
Oh, I am no failure.
I feel like Nil has been getting a lot of criticals. Alright. More curses to restore. I love Nell and Nil's designs. Yeah, they look really cool.
Kind of you.
Like the CG in the beginning. Like, or I guess not really the beginning, but like early on there. It's really, really pretty.
I win this one.
But it's also partially like... Oh, can't finish it off in one blow.
I will do my best.
The cinematics? Yeah, it looks fantastic. Yep. either way, they're all gonna be able to attack. Oh, there's also some unique stuff if you have all the engage rings and bracelets before doing the DLC. Alright. I guess that's something I'll have to try then. 2 left, huh? Well. There we go, yes! Perfect! 15-15!
I wanted to help you.
And that's as much as I can do in this turn, then. Would it be faster if I go around the right side or the left side? The right side has more enemies, so if the enemy, like, comes up to meet me, then the right side would be faster? Well... since the items are set anyway, I'll just use the vulnerary.
How about this?
Even if his weapon gives him a high crit rate, that's still like 100%. Okay, take that back. 100%. Most of his attacks are landing crits, even though it's 30%. Okay, well, before we continue on, let's remove some curse.
Thank you. Happily.
Should I go around this way? Now I feel like I went the long way around. Oh, well, huh, would you look at that? Oh, 1. I'm like... That's not everything. Curse is awful and is a frequent problem in the DLC. Everyone is so far away! Got a range, like magic range to finish? Well, yeah, but it's too far away. Everyone's too far away. I also have a spear here, but it's too far away. Well, I could just spend another turn. He looks so he looks so like sketchy with that pose. Like hehehe. It's not like engaging really does much here. The DLC is particularly difficult since all weapons, levels, and classes are preset for each level, so you're stuck with what you got. Well, I'll just continue.
Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
Kind of basically. My Lord Evil Fogata became my favorite character in this, especially if you have Fogata and Tamara talk to him. I will need to try that out then. Although I'm not sure how like quickly I can replay the later levels. Because replaying the first few maps is like really fast. Oh, he's using his revival stone thing.
You're not going anywhere.
You're not going anywhere.
It won't be easy beating that one. Not with my emblem's power protecting it.
I mean, I don't think it'll be that different. You just have to defeat it twice. And thankfully, now I have everyone together. You can always replay the DLC chapters whenever. Yes, I intend to. Should I just use my quadruple hit here? The Lodestar Rush. Wait, the Lodestar Rush doesn't do very much. Oh. Lear can no longer reach. Okay. If I were to attack from a distance, that's 17. I guess this guy is a bit more difficult now than he was originally. Just killer axe and hope for that 34%? Let's go for it. Well, the 34% did not happen. But that's okay. That's okay. That kind of hurts. Yup. Okay, I'll do this. Very cool dragon. Oh yeah, Lear's still here. Shall I... I'll place a Lear here. And then if I can put Nil here. May as well just engage for the heck of it. And I guess I'll use the vulnerary again. All DLC enemies always hurt. Is that so? Alright. Let's just engage because we're on the final stages. Anyone can use a bit of healing? I mean, two.
Thank you.
Alright, what's
Hand over
happening
the
here?
bracelet.
So he deals 13. Oh, nice dodge. And this one does 3 and 3. Okay, we're good. We're safe. Ah, reinforcements. Ouch. That's some fire. Okay. Lodestar Rush. That'll be plenty to finish him off, but since we're here,
We'll get through this.
since we're here, I would like to see attack. I missed the triangle attack. I've never really been able to use the triangle attack very effectively. Like, I never have it happen organically. I have to purposefully be like, all right, I'm gonna set up a triangle attack, and then plan it out over the course of like, I don't know how long.
At the ready.
But I feel like, you know, it's super cool if you can get it to work. Wrong button, wrong button. I meant to click nil. Lodestar Rush, do the final attack!
Fate has brought us here.
Now that was fun. You won. This time.
This time. Is there gonna be another time? Time to unmask the guy that we already know who he is. That's how I always beat Fomortis on Sacred Stones. Send all three and have Tana with the Varofner do the actual triangle attack and then have Mir ride up to center, finish him with
hoping we
her
would finally
Stone.
learn their identity.
I feel like with Sacred Stones, I just use hard-hitting units. I don't know, maybe I overlevel or something. I was hoping we would finally learn their identity, huh?
At least we got back the bracelet they were carrying. That's...
The bracelet of the ancestor. It seems different since we last laid eyes on it.
Yeah, he didn't really try to stay hidden. Like, there was no, oh, I'm using a different voice or anything. He was just talking like normal.
Maybe this emblem can tell us about their time in enemy hands. I'll summon them again so we can talk. Huh? That's strange.
I do a lot of lunatic difficulty runs without grinding and just mission after mission after mission.
What?
The invocation isn't coming to me. Perhaps
Mortis
it's
is a lot harder when you don't
I'm
grind.
in a new world?
I can imagine. I feel like with Sacred Stones I tend to, well, I say tend to as if I play it often, but like when I played it, you know, I played like the extra battles and stuff. So I guess like naturally I'm a bit overleveled.
But that's no good. Summoning emblems is what a divine dragon does.
Divine dragon? I'm Tiki. Are you a divine dragon like me?
Well...
Impossible. Emblems in this state shouldn't be able to speak.
Hello, Emblem Tiki. I might be able to summon you again, but your invocation isn't coming to me. Do you know it?
I don't know anything about an invocation. My head feels fuzzy. It hurts. Please, don't make me fight anymore. I don't like hurting people.
You need not act against your will. Allow me to return you to peaceful slumber.
You can do that?
I can indeed. But I am unfamiliar with this summoning power of which you speak.
He's always easy enough to kill just normally, not in one turn. So if I don't set up triangle and mirror finish, he usually takes out one of my units on his turn before I finish him, and I hate losing units. Yeah, it's been a while since I played Sacred Stones, so I see. Yeah, I don't remember enough. But I also don't like losing units, so That's an interesting strategy.
The divine dragon of this world was able to cleanse fallen emblems. It would seem that you cannot do the same, so I will send Emblem Tiki to rest. In slumber, she will be safe from those who would exploit her power.
I'm just glad he doesn't have AoE attack like a lot of newer bosses and enemies. Yeah, the AoE attacks are something.
No longer will she be compelled to fight.
You might say we are containing her power in the
I
bracelet.
can't remember when the first time there was like an AoE attack, now that I think about it. Like, I remember Echoes had a lot of like multiple targets, I guess. Is that AoE? But I can't remember in Fates or anything like that.
Sadly, since we lack the ability to awaken emblems, she cannot aid us any further.
It sounds like our only option right now. Please, go ahead. Whatever benefits there might be to keeping her awake, I won't force her to fight.
I don't remember if Awakening or Fates had any. Yeah, same. I feel like Awakening was pretty conventional. Fates had so many gimmicks that I don't remember if there was a gimmick like an AoE attack.
Tiki, I hope we'll meet again someday.
I'd like that. When we do, let's play together lots, okay?
Absolutely.
Farewell, Emblem Tiki. Sweet dreams.
Night, night.
Alright, bye Tiki. Or I guess good night, Tiki.
Now, so long as we keep her away from the enemy, she will be able to rest.
Yeah, Fates had so much that it was hard for me to get into, like Whiplash compared to its predecessor, Awakening. Yeah, like, I feel like Fates, more so than being, like, game-wide mechanics, it's like like a specific map has a specific gimmick, I guess?
Thank you, Nell.
We place our emblems into slumber as a matter of course, to prevent their exploitation. Emblem Tiki was thus asleep when she was taken, but she returned to us awake. Our foe must therefore possess the power to awaken emblems.
So our foe is the Alir's twin, right?
Only divine and fell dragons can control them in that way. There are no divine dragons left in this world, so that means our enemy is a fell dragon. One of our siblings, in other words.
If it's a sibling of yours, then do you have any idea who it could be?
We have many brothers and sisters, but we're not acquainted with all of them.
The big fell dragon family.
Many died in the most recent war. There is no telling which of them survived.
The power to control emblems is rare. If we knew the culprit, we would surely recall. Perhaps this child was born after we left Sombron, or developed this power late.
Dragon powers are unpredictable. I cannot transform myself or control emblems at all.
So what is Nil's
Sombron
power?
deemed me a failure. If I had stayed with him, I would probably be dead by now.
How awful.
I managed to survive only because Nell took me with her when she left. It angers me to think that our siblings could be behind this. To be given that kind of power, only to use it for evil. What a waste.
Nil.
Sorry. It's not my intention to poison the mood.
So, Divine One, our objective is to put an end to the ambitions of Sombron's mysterious heir. Since we are fighting to return the emblems to slumber, they will not be able to help us.
Because Fells don't have singular child in Nell and Nil's world, but in yours Alir world they do. Yeah. Yeah, for that matter, yeah, the world is very different. Because then, what about the veil of this world?
Knowing this, it is your choice whether or not to join our cause. What say you?
Yes, I'll help.
Splendid! It is such a comfort to have you on our side. Isn't it, Nell?
After what I saw in that battle, I must agree. But I will remain unsettled by the necessity of fighting alongside this dead dragon.
Oh yeah, we're a dead dragon, not a divine dragon, we're the dead dragon.
Oh, I unsettle you, do I?
Please, there is no need to quarrel.
Well, the allure of this world is your opposite gender. Yeah.
Why don't the two of you shake hands and agree to be friends from now on?
I decline.
Then I guess I'll pass too.
These two aren't getting along.
You could at least try to get along.
Before we depart the castle, Nil, we should say our farewells.
Oh, agreed.
I didn't know anyone else was in the castle. Is it a person I know?
You're welcome to come find out. But what you see may upset you.
What you see may upset you.
It looks to be a monument of some kind.
This is the resting place of the divine dragon. Your grave.
Oh well, hello, grave.
I did warn you.
We will be just a moment, Divine One. You can go back if you like.
Actually, do you mind if I say something? I'd like to speak to my other self, who lived here with you.
I think that would be a lovely gesture.
Visiting my own gravestone. Not something I ever thought I'd do. I can see why Nell is unsettled by this situation. I promise to fulfill your role and protect those important to you as best I can. And with that, my reflection, goodbye.
According to Sombra, what is alluded is the emblem he was after that he had as a child was a lyre from another timeline. Right, I think you mentioned that. And yeah. It was the whole weird timeline thing.
Why can't I turn into a dragon like you and Father?
Hence why he claims to see his emblem at the very end when looking at a lyre as he dies. Yeah.
There. You may someday.
I'm a failure. I'm weak.
No, Nell. You are strong. Surely you will be able to transform eventually.
When?
Not even Father can say for sure. But until then, hold on to this.
A big red rock.
Your Dragonstone? But you won't be able to transform without it.
I can if you carry it for me. And I know you will always be by my side.
Fire Emblem lore got confusing when Outrealms and time travel got into the games. Yeah. I mean, I still feel like, at least Awakening-wise, the whole Outrealms and stuff is mainly just fan service. Like, oh hey, there's these other worlds, and oh whoopsie doozy, like we came in and now we're fighting.
We are two halves of a whole, Nil. This power is ours to share.
Our power.
Time travel, when it has to do with, like, say, Awakening alone, I feel like that one's okay. Like, it makes sense. Well, Xenologue has its own map. You can use the world map to return to the world of the main story or Somniel. You can also fight in skirmishes. And you can recall battle. Alright. Ooh, on a ship. Okay, so I think before I continue, I'll probably go... Oh, hey, there's a bracelet altar. Oh, wait, that's the first map. Probably go back to the main game and do a few chapters at least. Oh, wait. What happens when you get to that part where you lose all your rings and stuff? I'll try to get past that part. It was mostly for non-canon reasons, but the time travel from the main story was a result of the overwhelm since Lucina changing the future didn't change hers. Yeah, I guess that's true. But I mean, if we consider just the time travel and the two awakening worlds, then the awakening DLC is going back to Lucina's future. Yeah. Like, Awakening World in the main story and Awakening World Lucina's future makes sense to me as like a, you know, a grouped story. But all the other DLCs, like, with the other games mixed in, feels more like fan service. Like there's other worlds, but yeah, it just gets confusing. It gets too confusing to think about. Awakening is the same world and timeline to Mars. That's where it feels debatable. It's like Marth exists and his story exists, but just like how Lucina's future is a different world, it could be possible that Marth's story, like the actual stuff that happened to Marth, is different, like in a different timeline, depending on if you played the game or not or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, Three Houses DLC was inclusive to the story. Yeah, maybe I'll leave the thoughts of what is canon and like what is not to people who actually can consider it deeply. From my eyes, it's just whatever's the main game characters, I guess, like within the main game. And if it's characters from another game, then it's just extra stuff, I guess. Alright, well... let me just see. I don't remember if I saved or not, so... okay. Save. Alright. I will end off here for today. And next week, I will do the next Xenologue with, hopefully, more characters from the main story. And maybe I'll be able to get dialogue, maybe I won't. Probably I won't, I don't know. But yeah, that will be it for today. Thanks for coming by and watching. I guess see you next time. It'll be hard without your favorite characters. Yeah. I'll see how far I can get in 1 week. But yeah, alright. I will end off here. Have a good one, you too! Alright. Bye.